Hey YouTube, so today is super exciting. We are at General RV in Ashland, Virginia, which just happens to be right near Richmond, Virginia, and we are taking possession of our new camper. So we have an Alliance Paradigm 365 RD. We just signed the papers, we just did the walkthrough. This is our camper, and you see this old sticker on the front of it. You can see my name actually on it. It says that it's going to storage because they're going to store it on their lot for a very short period of time while we work on selling our house. And then we will move into this and be living in our camper full time. So we did a little sneak peek of this when we first found this exact one that we wanted and put our deposit on and knew this was the one. Now I'm doing another video of it, which is like basically today we just bought it. So it's so cool. So anyway, the back of it, as you can see, is a large storage area that has this big massive slide on it. Most of the units do not have this amount of storage. Some of them do, but most of them do not have this type of ridiculous amount of storage. You can put kayaks back here just so large. We don't plan on driving around with kayaks in the back. Obviously, this is where you would put like a duffel bag with like your winter clothes during the summertime, or a duffel bag with your summer clothes during the wintertime, or maybe say some cooking stuff that you don't use on a regular basis, like say a waffle maker or a crock pot or something like that. This is the wet bay in the front. This is how you get all the water and utilities in, and there's like cable hookups and all that kind of stuff. And there's pass-through storage there also. There's propane tanks on both sides. Hydraulic leveling, so it will auto level itself. The generator has not been done yet. That's on like back order because of COVID, and there's all these kind of back ordery type things. The slide toppers are on that we ordered, and you can kind of see those in a little bit in the frame. Here's the other side of the pass-through storage, and we'll go in now and show you around. We are just so excited that we have our new home basically. So this woman in front of me was the one that actually did the walkthrough with us. So I'm kind of showing us around and everything. Showing us that everything worked basically. We do have 2 more chairs that we can put there, but we probably will only leave it with 2 chairs and leave the other 2 stored under the bed. These couches here actually fold out. So this is, was part of the walkthrough that I'm showing. I actually filmed the entire walkthrough so we could record everything that she told us about how to do everything. And so she was showing us basically how to fold out one of the couches, and you'll see that it's very, very easy to pull the couch out and turn it into a queen-size bed. A lot of the couches and stuff that I've seen in homes are a lot harder to turn into a bed. I don't think it's exactly a queen. I think it's a little bit shorter than a queen is what she was saying. But either way, we don't plan on sleeping on this couch on any regular basis. But if anybody did come to visit us, they could sleep here, I guess. And like I said, there's 2 beds, because both sides fold out like this. And you can see how easy it is to put them back together. And what she's saying is how easy it is and how lightweight it is and how they designed it in such a way that it's just easy to do, essentially. So anyway, we will continue on our kind of quick kind of walkthrough of our new camper, so you can see more of it. We actually have power now. Before, when we were in the camper, when we did the little sneak peek, it wasn't hooked up to all the utilities, so everything wasn't online and working. It has a convection microwave. I think in the other one I said it was not a convection, but it is. And it also has a full stove. The refrigerator was fully operational, and the freezer was like super cold. The upper part of the refrigerator has like a spout where you can get water from the inside that's cold. It has an old school kind of like buttons to do everything, so you don't have to worry about the electronics as much. The bathroom has a humongous shower in it and a porcelain toilet. Which is nice. A lot of the campers have plastic toilets that are not porcelain. It has a king-size bed in it and this barn door. Now, the washer and dryer was something that we had added. And so you can see here is the washer on the one side, and then on the other side is the dryer. And so before, we had our washer and dryer in our house on the main floor, and then we lived on the floor above it, so you constantly were walking up and down stairs with like laundry. In this particular case, it's just so much easier, because basically at the end of the day, when you take your clothes off, you can put them in the washing machine, essentially, assuming that you have the right color matches or whatever. And then I guess they could sit in the washing machine for a day or 2, and then when you had enough clothes, you could wash them, and then you could dry them. I mean, how much more like easy does it get than that, right? Like that the washing machine is like right there where the closet's. Like that's just mind blown, kind of easy peasy, wonderful. As you can see, the center one does recline, as you can see. And the windows open up in different ways. They either go up and down or left and right. And one of the really nice things is the view. You're raised up really high, and you can see out in almost every single direction. And as you can see, we are looking behind the camper. We're looking in front of the camper now. We are looking on that side. There are windows literally everywhere. And they have roller blinds that come down, and you can do night shades and stuff. They call them MCD. MCD is what they call the things that pull down. I don't even know what it stands for. But it has this kind of wonderful view of all these windows, has lighting. It has 3 air conditioner units, like I think I mentioned in the other video. The front 2, I think, are in dump mode, and then the rear one is ducted, which means that it can get into all the little nooks and crannies. The large kind of black door that you see there is a pantry that I didn't really go over in the video. So we are so excited about getting this camper. It is so cool. So there are a bunch of add-ons and stuff that we do have in mind that we're going to do. The very first add-on that we already know that we're going to do is on the screen door. There's a pet guard that you can put on it. So the lower part of it has this metal kind of grating over it, so the dog can't kind of go through the screen and the cats can't kind of go through it. So you have to measure the door like we're doing right here to figure out the size of the door, so you know the right one to order. And as you saw, it was just about 28 inches on the door itself. And I think they said to measure the inseam here, and there's 29 inches there, and then they just said round to the nearest number. So anyway, if anybody else needs to buy one of these pet things for the door, it's somewhere around 28 to 29 inches, depending on if you're measuring the door or the door frame. So we'll post on the next video or whatever when we get it, what the right size was. So here is our truck with Kimberly driving, and you can see we have a Garmin unit mounted in the truck. We will also do a video on the mounting of that Garmin and how we mounted it. We have a kind of a cool mounting solution that we found. So as you can see, there's a 5th wheel in front of us on the left, and that's sort of where we see our future being, in that we will be more mobile and more capable of basically moving our home wherever we want to have it at. However, in the near term, it will be probably mostly based out of North Carolina. However, we are going to be moving around and going other places. So please like and subscribe, and thank you.